In this video, I want to do a couple of things. First thing on the list will be to point out that if you do build some type of a stairway like this for your deck or any other outdoor project, you could end up with debris accumulating as it falls between the decking boards. There's usually a space, about 1/8 of an inch is common, and not going to be uncommon to have one in the back also, one in between. And if you're using solid treads, solid lumber for your treads, you're not going to have this gap. You're just going to have the gap in the back if you have it. And wouldn't be a bad idea to attach the planking for your steps with screws so that you can remove them. And that's kind of the reason why I'm making the video, to point out that screws can be used to remove your planking and clean out any of the debris that is going to accumulate in these stairs. And trust me, I've taken these apart because they are rotted. And the reason why they're rotted is because of the debris. Birds' nests, mice, rats, you name it, get under here if it's not blocked off. And of course, all the debris that falls in between the steps. And another thing I wanted to point out in this video was just another way to build this type of stairway. Instead of cutting a stringer, you could always use something like a 2x12 or 2x14 and cut your blocks like this. Maybe put a little notch in if the riser is going to be isn't going to be long enough to go all the way down. But you might have a 7-inch step and a 5.5-inch riser, and with your 1.5 inch planking, this might work for you. If not, again, you can get a little creative. These are just some ideas I'm throwing out there. Now, I wanted to show you that you can block the back of it off, and it's always nice to have some ventilation in there, a little gap here. Maybe block the side also. Or you can leave it open and allow every small creature and animal to make a home underneath your stairs. I will leave that up to you, what you want to do. But these were the reasons for making this video. I don't think I've made one before on this. If you have a concrete pad and you're having the stairs just sitting on it, but somehow you block it off to where you can't clean the debris out of here, then make sure that you use some screws for your decking planks to remove them and clean them out every once in a while. So you would be shocked at how much dirt alone can fall through these cracks and gaps here. And if it's just falling onto other dirt, not going to be a problem, fine. If it's falling onto wood, and this wood is getting moist over time, it is going to rot or attract termites. For those of you who don't quite understand what I'm talking about, I think you will by the time we're done with this particular slideshow. There is the debris. This is the area where it has already fallen through. This area does not represent the area where it is not accumulating. Trust me, this just fallen through in these gaps. And these sides of something like this will also be a problem. Any gaps where the debris can accumulate and remain moist for a long period of time can help to rot this stuff out. And if you look at it, it looks like this is pressure treated lumber. It's hard for me to tell from here. But if it is, it would have to be pressure treated lumber that would be ground rated. Pressure treated lumber, not just stuff you pick up from your local home improvement center. That stuff's probably going to rot just a little bit slower than the stuff that you get regular construction standard lumber, and I've seen it rot pretty fast. So there it is. I don't know what else to say. Debris, you have a large tree, something that's going to be shedding off some stuff over time like we have here. It's only going to be a matter of time before you're replacing the stairway if you cannot get to it and clean it out regularly.